What's happening, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for joining me again. So we've got a different car in here today. We are fixing the air suspension on an X5 4.8 IS E53 shape, right? So tell you a bit about the car, driving along, the self-leveling suspension inactive light flashes up on the dash. And it was fine for a few weeks, and then all of a sudden the owner's gone back to the car, completely slammed to the floor. The actual switch in the car, which illuminates for the car to go up and down, is not illuminated anymore. So we're going to basically do a video on replacing the pump. That's what the issue is. So the pump's overheated, causing the air suspension to completely shut down. It probably would have blown fuses and relays in the actual process, okay? So we're going to be replacing all of that. Then it'll need to be reset, recalibrated for everything to go up and down. So it's a bit of a process, but it's not straightforward on these. On my E55 AMG, it's quite straightforward. You put the pump in and it just fires straight up, no issues. On this one, unfortunately, is not as straightforward. So I've removed the housing already. It's just 3 bolts that holes, it's like they call it a turtle housing, okay? I've removed that already. The next video you'll see will be a time lapse of me stripping the housing apart, replacing the pump, and then yeah, I'll put it back in the car. Okay, guys. So that's the old pump out, and then that's a new pump which we're going to reassemble now. So we've got to transfer all the lines, brackets, and anything else I see, things like this at the top. Got to move it all over, yeah? So I'm going to put you on the time lapse. Right guys, so just to refit another pump now. Back in the housing, all the lines, all the power wires have been transferred. Not really a plug and play, if I'm honest with you. Got a lot of stuff that needs transferring over. But I'm just gonna put you back here. Sorry, I'm trying to do this with a upside down camera. Right, so we've taken these two, the power and the ground, out, and because it's built into the actual unit, put it into the actual main harness. I'm guessing that's a signal wire there, and that's for the 4 suspension struts, and I'm not sure what the other one might be for, but yeah, you got that all back into the loom, and you've got the main line that goes into the car. So yeah, just gonna assemble all that back together and then put it in the car. Right guys, so see you in a sec. Alright guys, all fitted back to how it was. You get a new clip as well. That line mustn't move around. It's a hard It's a hardwired airline, so it has to go back into this holder, bolted back in. All the plugs back there. Sorry, I've got paint on my hands. Been doing some decorating today. So yeah, so the shell, which is that, goes back on there, and yeah, refit back into the car. So there you have it. X5 air suspension pump replacement done. There you go. That's one of my best friends right there. Currently sucking the oil out of the engine. Okay, and then going to change the filter, and yeah, put the oil back in. We also got a, let me just show you quickly. Don't know if you can see this, guys, but we've got a power steering fluid leak down here somewhere. I'm gonna see if I can get some light in there, guys. Right, now we've got some light in there. You can see just under the power steering fluid reservoir, which is this here, it's all wet. Okay, now that's trickled right the way down to the bottom of the engine, and it was making a horrible noise, which the power steering pump was running dry. I put some more fluid in it. It is fine, pump's good, don't need to change a pump, but we will need to address that pipe right there because I think it's got a split in it. So gonna try and get away with using BMW on that one, see if I can get one made up. Alright guys, I'm just gonna take you in the car. See, back to normal ride height. There you go. Bad boy's back in the air. It was completely slammed. The ride was horrible because it was riding on the bump stops. And there you go. Obviously the oil's draining out, so I'm not going to demonstrate to you what's going on, but basically that button there does illuminate and stays on the middle setting, so whether you go up or down, it does flash like it's doing something, but the module sits under the glove box over there, which I'm currently stripping out. That sends a signal to the module sends a signal to the pump on how much it wants it to go up and down, right? Same thing when you're driving around, it's got the auto leveling system. Okay, so right, there you have it, guys. I'll try and demonstrate to you shortly, once the oil change is done, what the diagnostic system does. All right, guys, speak to you in a bit. Right, guys, so here's what I said to you guys. I want to show you guys something, right? How the air suspension is controlled through the Delphi system. So let's drill down into the X5 category. So what do we want? We want the X5 E53 2005. Go down to multi-function under chassis. Right, EHC, electronic height control. Right, it's already selected, so just make sure it's selected. Hit the engine plus button. Right, that's the kind of the module device that is connected there. Okay, it's flashing away, so it's communicating with the car. Car needs to be on ignition. Okay, I just want to show you, this is not about the diagnostics, but I just want to show you what this can do, right, regarding the height control. I think is amazing. I think it's that one there. Right, as you can see here, sorry it's a bit jerky and you got a bit of glare. Right, so you got erase transport mode. So transport mode will be locked basically. Then you got raise front axle, lower front axle, raise air suspension struts left front, right front, you know, raise lower, all kinds of different options there. You get the gist of it, right? Right at the bottom you got the two pressure accumulators, release or ventilate the pressure, let the suspension down. So I'm going to try and do this the best I can. I'm going to stick the phone on a tripod and then show you what's what. Right guys, so you probably can't see me, but I'm going to show you that here. So what I'm going to do is let's have a look. Front axle raise. Let's get the raise rear axle. Okay, raise rear axle. Look at that there. I'm going to hit the play button. You can hear the pump going. Don't know how much you saw that, but that's going up. Right, so it does it in increments. So we'll do it again. Okay, so let's lower it now. Lower rear axle. Okay, again, does it in increments. So I've had it set, so I've raised it twice, so I'm going to put it back down twice. Okay, that's that. That's how easy it is. So I'm going to raise it back up to the desired pressure that I wanted. So guys, that's the X5 pretty much done, right? New pumps been put in, new relays been put in, new fuses have been put in. We know all that is good now. The only thing outstanding is the air height control module. They're about 550 quid from BMW. Do not see the point of buying one brand new. So we're gonna wait around. I've locked the drive height. Okay. So it won't go any lower, it won't go any higher. The suspension inactive will be displayed, but it's safe enough to drive. It's nowhere near as harsh, or it won't go down. I've left it for this is 2 days now, I've left it like this. There's no leaks in the system whatsoever. All the height control sensors are fine. They're all functioning okay, because I've checked them all via diagnostics and everything's good. It's had a brand new battery as well, and as well as a service, right? So the car's good to go. I'll do once I find a module, I will do a separate video on the module. It's just finding one. There's one I'm looking at in Germany at the moment, but even that's 300 quid. I don't know, might be worth it, might not be. But yeah, so as always guys, like and subscribe to the channel. Next series coming up, which I'm going to be filming literally right after this, but stay tuned because it's going to be an interesting one. And speak to you on the next one guys. Take care, thanks for joining me, and stay tuned.